live. I hope someone can hear me. 1 second. Damn it. Nope, wrong thing. There it is. Okay, now the chat is live. Oh god, it's been so fucking long since I've ever done this. I hope I didn't press pause on that video because I hate how it looks. Hi, Senmo. Hi, can you hear me? I am currently streaming on my phone because my tablet hates me. Good. Luckily, my little microphone still works after probably an entire year of disuse. Kind of weird that I'm just getting active during the season that animals are getting ready to go into hibernation, which I technically keep trying to do. Ooh. Nope, I didn't press pause. Good. Hey, Stephanie. I'm glad you can make it. Oh, good. I won't stop drawing messy hair. Yeah, I figured. I'm glad. No, bad tablet. I forgot to turn down the volume on my tablet because, like, I have it open so I can see, like, chat. The actual art part of the video will start soon. I just have to, like, make sure to put some kind of intro in front of these because, like, just in case something happens and I can't start it immediately, which is annoying, but it works. Hello, welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. And since the drawing part is actually started, I'll tell you guys a little bit about what's going on. I love that your tablet pulled a cat interruption. Yeah. That's just me not making sure that all my bases are covered. Which is ironic considering my cat's outside and my little sister's kitten is inside her room because she's a very loud and noisy baby. But for today's stream, I managed to record an entire speed paint of me drawing my Pokemon kids in Halloween outfits inspired by different Pokemon. So if you've ever heard of Pokemon Masters EX, that's where I got the idea from, since every holiday and stuff, they do a special event where each character gets a new outfit. Well, not each character, but certain characters get a new outfit. JMX says, it's interesting how you drew the kids. It looks like you're very, very, very old style. Yeah, I was trying to go back to basics. I thought about doing like a full detailed picture of this. I mean, I still did go a bit ham on certain details with this, but like it's been a while since I've just done very simple, very like squishy looking chibis. So I decided to go with that. And I thought it would lend well to the mood. Also, if you're wondering why I don't have my usual drawing icon up, I could not for the life of me get that to work for some reason because KineMaster updated, and for some reason the app just didn't want to let me put in any green screen stuff. So I had to axe that and just put in one of my usual icons. Jesus Christ, it's been a while since I've talked that fast. This is what happens when you don't keep up a consistent streaming or in general talking habit. Your voice goes to shit. So how are all you guys doing? Sorry it's been so long since I've streamed. Yeah, like, life has decided to hate me on that aspect, and it's been making me very tired and not want to, like, schedule streams because I know I'll probably end up sounding depressed. But this time I decided to kick my ass in gear so that I could finally start up streaming again. I thought I would actually do where I took in requests for this stream, but then I reminded myself that I had wanted to do another speed paint stream and that I had wanted to do the whole Pokemon Halloween designs. So I managed to remember that at least. Thenmo. Desi, have you seen the Has-Been Hotel announcement? Yes, I absolutely have. Funny thing is I had 3 things in mind because I really wanted to do just a Halloween stream. And 3 things I wanted to do, because I wanted to stream earlier in the month, but again, life doesn't like me and wouldn't let me do that. But one of the things that I was going to plan to do was to do a Has-Been World redesign, just to get back to some basics, because my art has definitely evolved since then. So I wanted to try and update those designs for a stream video. That didn't pan out, obviously, since that's not what you're watching right now. But yeah, that was one of the things I had planned to do. Maybe some other time. Hopefully. I have no idea. Stephanie, aside from very cold, I'm good. Their costumes are just way too cute. Thank you so much. I absolutely loved doing their costumes. Each one is based off of not just the single Pokemon that they have with them, but the entire Pokemon line. Basically mix and matching some aspects from. Did I accidentally repeat some footage? Jesus Christ. Well, that's embarrassing. Just now realizing that I accidentally put in the same footage twice. Oh fucking well. Little fun fact, this was, at first I thought it was 6 hours, but putting it all together, it was actually an entire 8 hours worth of footage I had to edit, and I made it slightly longer somehow. God damn it. Okay, where was I? God damn it. With Pokemon Masters EX, they'll sometimes vaguely use Pokemon for inspiration. They won't do a 1-for-1 inspiration. They'll be creative with it. So I wanted to do that with this by using the entire Pokemon line, which obviously turned out pretty well if you like it. What else? Checking chat. JMX. Everything okay. I just finished writing a little new role about Red Army soldiers. What about you? I've been okay. I say that slightly sarcastically since, quite a few things have been going on since the last time I streamed. Mostly family stuff and then also money stuff, which I don't want to get into detail about for obvious reasons. But other than that, I've been decent, at least. So yeah. Heidi, love all your drawings. Thank you. JMX once again. Are you thinking of making baby Has-Been hotel designs? Has-Been hotel style? I think I might. If you're asking if I'll try to, make designs for my kids' Has-Been hotel style, I might do that. And I might, also redraw the kids for Has-Been hotel style, which is another thing I might do because it does sound fun. Well, we will definitely see. Stephanie. Oh, this lot with has-been hotel with has-been looks would be adorable. Or even hell of a boss. Sarah would look so cute in Blitz's outfit. Okay, little fun fact, that was the third thing I was going to do. Like, that was the third idea I had. Not specifically with has-been hotel or hell of a boss, but just in general. I had like one idea to draw like all three of my kids in outfits from other animes. Like, because obviously they're supposed to be in the Pokemon verse. So, like, since it was Halloween, I thought it would be a fun idea to pick 3 anime characters that they could cosplay as for, just for fun. Because I do believe that, obviously, stuff like similar things would be created in the Pokemon verse for entertainment because, like, why not? It may be a different universe, but tastes in anime do not change that easily just because there are already magical monsters running around. So one idea I had was to dress Sarah up as Trafalgar Law. Trafalgar Law, who is a pirate captain from the anime series One Piece. And, the idea wasn't to, draw them in outfits of characters they're most similar to, but, the idea was more to draw them in character outfits that are the least similar to them. And for Sarah, it would be Trafalgar Law, who is a very serious guy, and Sarah isn't very serious. Like, she's like a derpy little puppy that will run up to you and say hi. Basically, it was to be the colors were matching, but the personality would be, pretty much the opposite. For Prima, I was going to dress her as, I can't remember now. I'm gonna see if I can find those notes. I wrote them somewhere. No, I didn't put them in my tablet because I thought about this, during a car ride, and I didn't have my tablet on me, but I had a little notebook. I have no idea where that little notebook is. I will find it later and maybe post about it later, on Twitter, so be on the lookout for that if you're curious. Thin Desi, have you seen my art of Power Ed and Cool Red and Blue character? I think I have seen that. That definitely sounds familiar. What else? Oh, gotta drink something. My throat's starting to get dry. I did not bring water this time. I brought soda because I was craving soda. I'm not a good role model. Do not follow my example. My throat. And there are currently 4 people in stream. That was honestly more than I thought there would be. At least this early on. I say early on, but it's already 14 minutes into it. Once again, I'll be streaming for an entire hour because, I chopped all the footage down to an hour, so, we got plenty of time. Lately, me and my mom have been going to the gym, and I thought, while at the gym, I've gotten into this app called, I think, Misty Play, or something like that. Misty Fit, something. I use the app every day, and yet I can't fucking remember the name when I need to. Oh, God, ADHD brain. I hate it. But anyways, it's a little app where you can, play games and earn points to, buy gift cards and stuff. And I know how that sounds, there's definitely a lot that are scams, But little fun fact, I have paid for DoorDash 3 separate times using that app. So yes, I can vouch that it definitely works. And like basically while at the gym, I'll run the treadmill to get exercise, and then just play games on my phone while doing it. I can't really do that. A little fun fact about me: I cannot multitask while walking. I am terrible at it because, I think I've said before that I'm pigeon-toed, and what that means is that my feet point inwards instead of outwards, so it makes me wobble all over the place, and then I often end up running into things because I can't keep walking straight unless I focus. So on a treadmill, I don't have to worry about that, which is fun. That's definitely fun. It's fun to multitask when you have a very smooth brain. JMX says, when I saw Prima, I thought Beetlejuice. Then I looked better, and no, okay, her costume was not inspired by him, but the colors made me think so. Yeah, I can see that. But not quite. Like I said, I based this off of different Pokemon, and oh, Jesus Christ. Now I remember why I shouldn't drink soda during a stream. I based her design off of Pumpkin Boo and its line. Specifically the shiny colors and also the regular colors, because purples, oranges, greens, and neon yellow, those are good Halloween colors. When I was looking up Pokemon to pair the kids with, Zephyr and Sarah were pretty much no-brainers, because obviously Zephyr already loves ghost Pokemon. In general, he likes flying type Pokemon, but he gets along really well with ghost Pokemon. And Sarah, she loves dogs. If there's a dog Pokemon, she will get it. She doesn't really mind typing. She gets along really well with electric types, but in general, she just loves dog Pokemon. So those two, no-brainers. Prima, she was a little bit harder to pin down because, my first thought was Hatterena and its line, because, Prima's affinity is for specifically fairy-type Pokemon. However, when I was thinking about it and looking up the line, trying to think of designs, there were definitely a lot of good ideas for it, because it's specifically supposed, that Pokemon's line is supposed to be based off of the fairy tale of both the evil witch and the princess. Which obviously would make good designs for a Halloween costume. However, I didn't, I don't hate the colors, I just didn't like it for this specific part. Because of the bright pastel colors and everything, it just didn't really match the vibe I wanted. I wanted all the kids to be dressed with a more more spooky but cute aesthetic. And Prima would have ended up all the kids they're similar to each other in some ways and different in other ways, which is what makes them so fun to write together, because of that. But for this, I wanted them all to in some way match, not have it's a bit hard to explain, but I hope you get it. I hope you get what I mean. So I instead chose the Pumpkin Boo line, which has bright enough colors to where it still matches Prima, but still has the more spooky Halloween aesthetic with while it's still being cute. You know what I mean? Oh, talking for too long. Venmo, thanks Hildy. If all of you who is, he's Common Rider build, by the way. I know Common Rider, I think. That's the guy that has the helmet that kind of looks like a bug, right? I know that he's very old school when it comes to like Japanese media, but I've definitely seen him around. Stephanie. Oh, awesome. I'd heard of that and wanted to try it. I'm definitely going to have to download it. And yeah, I can't do things and walk either. I envy people who do that. Yes, me, definitely. See, that's why I don't trust myself to get a driver's license, because I know for a fact that if I don't cause a crash, I'm literally going to get myself lost. I will just keep driving. Like, I'm like that on my bike. I've gotten myself lost a few times, and that's just on a bike. JMX. In fact, Zephyr's face looks too ghoul-like to me. Huh. I also love how you played with his colors. I have to say those are difficult colors to put together, but they look really good on him and his personality. Oh, thank you so much. Zephyr is definitely one of my favorite characters to write for, just for the way that I've decided to write for him. I don't know enough about, diagnosing things or, anything like that. So I can say that Zephyr is, he's definitely coded to have autism. I won't, specify the details on that, because, the last thing I want is to misinform anyone on it. But, that's just how he's coded, and he's just really fun to write for, because he's a very big kid. He's only 15 years old, but he looks like he could already be 19 because of how tall he is. And he's a very sweet but shy kid, and which is why ghost Pokemon, are drawn to him. He's just a very spooky kid. But he's very sweet, and he's very fun to write for, especially when I'm writing his dialogue, because he's got a slightly weird speech pattern where he will draw out certain words to make it sound spooky. He doesn't do it on purpose. It's just it's just a bit of I guess a tick for him. I don't know. I don't know if I would call it a speech impediment or something. It's just something like that. I hope my jumble of words were understood. And I also really love his colors. At first, when I was designing Zephyr, I have beta designs that are now completely lost because I have no idea what the fuck happened to them. But in general, I said earlier that Zephyr really likes flying type Pokemon. And basically he was supposed to be based off of that. He was supposed to be a flying type trainer, not specifically a ghost trainer. So at first he was going to have a lot of bright blues and grays and stuff like that. But then, for some reason that felt boring to me at first, so I decided to mess around with colors and just looking up different color palettes. And then I ended up finding a purple and yellow color palette, which again is something that I have no idea where it is right now, and the purples and yellows reminded me of certain Pokemon, so I decided to look up just in general purple Pokemon, because at the time I couldn't think of the name, and then Drifloon popped up, and from there, the rest is history. I just loved the color palette of Drifloon so much, and I loved how it looked on Zephyr, so I was like, yes, that is Zephyr. He is not specifically flying type, he is very specifically ghost type. And that's how it ended up. Thenmo, Desi, I've seen your post about you being they, them now. I don't know what to pronounce you now. You can call... like I've said before on that post, I'm still she, her, because just because I'm not very focused on my own gender, but I don't mind, I like being called they, them, but I don't mind if you still refer to me as she, her. Throat, voice, owie. Still should have brought water. And then Fenmo says, let me hug him now, which I'm guessing refers to Zephyr. And yes, you may hug him. Just be very careful not to startle him because, again, despite how big he is, he's very shy and startles pretty easily. I'm actually working on, rewriting, the first chapter and part of the prologue for the story that I've been working on for the past while now. And that's because I got into a bit of a writer's rut. So, when I asked for advice on some of the writing discords I'm a part of, they said that it would be better to try rewriting it and see if that helps. And it has. Even though the chapter was technically done, there was, definitely something that was stunting my writing. So, I've just been working on that. And I'm very much hoping to, by the time that I have at least 10 chapters, I'm hoping to, start posting those, at least when I have 10. You can see my progress on Patreon as a patron. But, so if any of you are looking forward to that, I hope you, either stick around long enough for me to post them, or you join my Patreon. I cannot go a single video without, saying that, but, I'm pretty sure most YouTubers do that, so I don't feel like fish out of water saying that. I don't know if fish out of the water is the good phrase. Anyways. JMX, Desi, do you have any tips for posting OCs? I just started, but I don't know if I'm doing well. I actually looked, earlier, you already know that I commented on some of your art since you replied, and I've been looking at some of your art, just scrolling through it, and you're doing pretty well with, posting them. I don't have any, big tips on how to post, for OCs. Whenever it comes to, trying to, stylized templates and stuff like that, or, making them look good, I look at other references to get ideas for it, to, for making OC posts and, design posts and stuff like that. I look at references, and I look at how other artists do it to, try and make it look professional. I don't know if I'm succeeding, but that's my advice, at least. I've just been doing whatever to try and make it look as good as possible. Oh my god, it's already been 30 minutes. I have forgotten how fast, streams can go by. I think I've said before that I want to try doing longer streams, but, because, stuff tends to cut out because fuck you, internet. I haven't, but maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll do an entire 5-hour stream and just, chat about bullshit. JMX, thank you very much. Don't worry, it's actually very useful. Oh, I'm glad. Fenmo, note, Common Writer build is the most hardest person to draw if you simplify his design. Oh, I fucking believe it. I have tried, I've said before that I get commissions and I get interesting ones every once in a while. I have, gotten commissioned to like draw like I don't know if it was specifically Gundam, but it was just something similar to that. But they wanted a simplified version. You will never see that because it was on my old phone that I lost all the data on that old phone when it came to drawings. But it took me 2 days to do, even though it was a simplified robot, and robots are freaking hard to draw. So I definitely believe that it was a bit of a chore to like draw a Kamen Rider and simplify him. Because yes, stuff like that can be a bit hard to draw and even harder to simplify because you don't know how to draw it like completely in the first place. So it might be hard to like simplify it later. Little fun fact is that even though I had the hardest time deciding which Pokemon to base with Prima, I actually had the hardest time with Zephyr's final outfit. I thought it looked cool at first, but something about it was just too simple for me. So while doing this, I had to pull up Gajinkas, I think that's how you pronounce it, of the Dusk Skull and Dusk Noir Gajinkas and stuff like that on my phone while I was as I was playing around with this design of it. Originally, the jacket he was wearing was supposed to be a stylized Letterman's jacket to look like Dusk, a bit like Dusk Noir, but it didn't. As I was drawing everything, it just didn't feel right. It didn't really feel like what I wanted it to be. The Dusk Skull and Dusk Noir designs are supposed to be a very cartoony mummy, but as I was doing this, it didn't feel like the whole mummy aspect was coming through. So I did a lot of editing to get that feel across a bit more. His shirt was supposed to be Dusk Noir's the pattern on Dusk Noir's chest and belly. But I decided to instead add that to the jacket while making the jacket longer and more wispy to look sort of like a ghost tail. And then the shirt, I made it stylized to look like wrapping. It was basically, it's technically a regular shirt. He doesn't have to wrap it around himself. It's just styled to look like wrapping on the outside. To make it look like it wraps around him, then wraps around his waist like a belt, and then around his leg. Which I think turned out really well. I don't know. What do you guys think? JMX remembers wanting to make fan art of Evangelion. Never did them again. Yep. I don't really like Evangelion. I find the story to be very confusing. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. So yeah, the idea of trying to draw the robot designs from that is honestly very scary. That's a very scary thought. Oh, my throat. Oh. So, do you guys remember any fun Halloween costumes that you wore when you were younger or have worn in recent years? I don't think in the past 4 years I've dressed up for Halloween, but I don't know. What do you guys do? You guys have any fun memories when it comes to dressing up in Halloween costumes? if you couldn't guess, like most of the time when it came to Halloween, I dressed up as Cat. There were quite a few times that I dressed up as a witch. So yeah, it was either a witch or a cat. I wasn't very creative with my costumes. Which, as an artist, is very ironic to say. JMX, I really like the idea of the jacket. It's adorable. Jackets with tails. Yes, I love jackets with tails too. And no, like, I know I just asked a question about like costumes, but another fun fact about this jacket, see the little like zigzaggy zipper pattern? I kind of like to think that this jacket is one of those weird jackets that unzips and you can make it a crop top jacket and just like unzip the bottom part of it. Fenmo, last Halloween I dressed up as Arthur. Do you mean Arthur from like that one movie where he gets shrunk down to be a little person, or Arthur as in the aardvark? JMX, never really worn Halloween costumes, but I've dressed up as a witch and a cat too. Aww, samesies. Rewatching this footage, I'm reminded of like how much I had to stop myself from making his pants very raggedy. Like they already have a bunch of holes in them, but like each time I looked at them, I just kept wanting to add more and more holes. And then but every time I thought that, I was like, no, if you do that, you're going to basically turn his pants into fishnet pants. And that is, no, that's not going to work out. I had to stop myself. I was on such a roll with drawing like little holes and stuff inside the bandages and all that. I was on such a roll that I had to physically stop myself. You can't tell, but I actually had to put this drawing down quite a few times to keep myself from doing that. Stephanie, last time I dressed up, I went as Sans, though I recall Pikachu and Gatomon 2 years. Went as a full goth, and my parents agreed it would be me in like a few years. Lol. That's interesting. I do think that I dressed up as Pikachu once, but I think that was the Halloween that I got sick when I was little. So I never dressed up as a Pokemon again. Fucking soda. But it's kind of interesting that you dressed up as Gatomon. I don't know why I never thought about that. That's my favorite Digimon. JMX, now the only thing I do on Halloween is have the strength just to go down and get a 3 kg bag of candy and go home. Yeah, that's me. I'm an adult now, so I can buy as much candy as I want and then regret it later. I've done that a few times. Oof. Like a little fun fact, when I was planning out this specific part of the speed paint, like this specific idea, I guess instead would be a better phrasing. I wanted it to be as simple as possible because I wanted to make sure that I got it done in time. Because again, life stuff was happening, and I wanted to make sure I got at least one stream out if I couldn't do all 3 ideas. So I tried to make it as simple as possible, but while actually working on the picture, I kept on going back to add a little bit more details if you hadn't noticed. And even after that, I had to go back and fix some details off camera because like I said, once I put all the footage together, it was an entire 8 hours of footage. And so the little details that I went back to fix later are not recorded because, like, I did not want a chance that I would end up making it even longer. I didn't want to edit more footage. If you guys noticed, for this video, I tried something new that I've been practicing with eyes lately, like the way eye designs are and everything. I had a lot of fun with it. I had seen quite a few manhwa, which are Korean comics that do eyes in a very interesting way. And so I decided to practice it a few times with some dummy designs, and they ended up looking so good that I'm like, okay, with this, I'm already in deep when it comes to detail with this video. I'm going to add interesting eye designs. So I did. And I don't regret it because they all look so good. Hopefully I can keep this up because I do want to do more detailed designs with this kind of eye styling, as they all did really turn out very good. Though I have to say, Sarah's eyes are my favorite so far. Though, once again, Zephyr has the best colors when it comes to the way his eyes are. Let's see. JMX, the little skull next to Zephyr looks like the skull from the Living Tombstone, and an intuition that makes for me even more adorable. Zephyr with the LBT theme tune. Oh, that's actually pretty cute. Yeah, I love that idea. If I ever do an animation of Zephyr, I'm definitely using that as music. I do have slight lore with these Pokemon because, at some point the kids definitely would have them on their Pokemon team. Zephyr's little, dust skull, I haven't thought of a name for all of them yet, but his little dust skull, isn't particularly shy, but it's more of an observer. It just likes to watch people, and I like to imagine that at a Halloween party, or Hallows Night as I like to call it, it would be sticking around Zephyr, just kind of floating there, but whenever it sees candy, it would go up to somebody and, sneakily steal some. It's a bit of a candy hoarder. I'm pretty sure Pokemon aren't supposed to eat regular human candy, so, Zephyr probably had to, take it from him quite a few times during that party. While Prima, on the other hand, she basically has to carry around her little pumpkin boo because, if she puts that little fucker down, it is going to run away. It is just going to dash as soon as it's placed on the ground. It's that little toddler that needs to be on a leash because the moment you turn your back, it's going to disappear. While Sarah, on the other hand, her little Poochyena, her dad has a Mightyena that is, it's a very big dog, but it's also a very derpy dog. So if that dog ever had puppies, Sarah would definitely get one. And it would be just as derpy as its parent. So she would just have a very derpy little puppy around her, which is cute. I love derpy dogs. Senmo, Desi, have you seen Analog Horror? No, I have not. I'm not sure what that is, but if you can tell me, I will let you know if I've at least heard of it. It sounds familiar, but I'm not completely sure where I've heard it from. I have watched The Amazing Digital Circus. I haven't seen all of that channel's the people who worked on it. I haven't seen all of their videos yet, but so far I'm really loving the style. And something interesting, if you guys didn't already know, if you know anything about Digital Circus yet, is like Ashley from like the Honey cast and her boyfriend Michael. They both voiced characters together on that show, like on that pilot, which I think is really cool. I'm happy for them. Michael Kovac, who voiced Jax, I think is his name. I love the range of voice acting that guy has, because the character Jax always has like his teeth shut. Like he talks with his mouth opening. He just barely moves. He kind of talks through his teeth like this, which I think is very interesting. Glitch Productions from Venmo. Thank me later. I will thank you right now. Thank you. Stephanie, Digital Circus is really cool so far. Gangle is adorable. Is that the mask person? If that's the mask person, then yes, I agree. They're adorable. I've heard their name quite a few times while watching it. I just, for some reason, couldn't think of how it would be spelled. So, well, now I know how it's spelled. Morbid Mushroom. Yes, you're not late. Hi, Mushy. I'm so glad you're here. I was worried that you wouldn't be able to make it. JMX, do you think the Digital Circus, it will resist as a fandom? I have strange doubt. I don't have much of an opinion on that yet. Like, I did enjoy it, but, like, so far, I'm not sure how successful it will be creating a fan base. But, like, what I've seen so far, it's definitely been doing well. So, like, I'm pretty sure it will do well. At least I hope. I really do want to see more from these creators. And definitely more from these characters, too. Stephanie, yep, mask person, too cute. And then Then and Jax are my favorites so far. My favorite so far is Jax and like Ragatha and Pomni. Like, I like how they were established kind of right away that they might be like seen together the most, and I think that's just an interesting dynamic to have. I love things that come in groups of 3. JMX, I like Kingler too much. The pawn, he killed me. Yeah, I liked it too. But one thing I noticed when, like, on rewatch, I don't know if, I'm pretty sure other people have noticed already, but, where everybody lives, like, all the rooms that they have, there are faces that are crossed out, which, to me, implies that they've all abstracted. And I saw one that was, a queen, had a queen design similar to Kingler. And that makes me very sad, because that probably means that, either his wife or his girlfriend who had gone into the game with him, has probably abstracted. And, I don't know about you guys, but that definitely would have made me crack. So I'm surprised that Kingler has hung on as long as he had, not becoming abstracted. That's interesting. Dave! Dave is also here. I'm so glad. And from Morbid Mushroom, I love Pomni. Woo! Pomni, whippy. Yippee. I love it. Thenmo, haven't seen Digital Circus yet. You should. And JMX, fun fact, I think they already made Jax plushies. Yes, they have, because they knew he would explode as a character, and yes, he has. He does have a plushie, and I'm pretty sure that they knew that, I'm definitely sure that they knew that he would explode as a character. That's just good advertising. Morbid Mushroom, I've seen so much Kinger and Queener fan art. Omni and Jax both have plushies. See, I wish I had money, because I would definitely buy a Pomni plushie. So, Dave, Mushy, since you guys just got here, how are your days going so far? Oh god, we only have 10 minutes left in the stream. Always Zephyr, heart. Yeah, I know how much you love Zephyr. Whenever I see plushies, like creators make plushies of their characters, it always makes me want to design plushies, but I can't. And Mushy says I need to do so much homework. Yay, very sarcastically, I'm assuming. JMX, Pommy's eyes require help. I would buy her to save her from agony. Yep, completely, 100%. Venmo, have y'all heard of Cryptic Crush before? I have not. Morbid Mushroom, on the floor dying. There, I'm patting you while you're on the floor. Another little side note, do you guys know how freaking hard it is to find shades of gray? Like, get the right shades of gray, like these off gray colors. Like, visualizing it, I just saw a bunch of gray, so I'm glad that I had references prepared so that I could, like get the right shades of gray, so that's not just all one shade of gray with different tones. JMX, the only thing I managed to make myself was a crooked keyring. That makes sense. I make key rings, obviously. Ironically, I love, I thought I would love Prima's design the most because, I kind of, I wanted to make her look like a little pumpkin witch to fit, to match her little pumpkaboo, but I ended up loving Zephyr's design the most. Which is accurate. I usually love Zephyr's design the most every time. Also, a little fun fact if you guys couldn't already notice, Zephyr's hair usually looks white, but it's actually just slightly pink. And, that actually came off of, some not Pumpkaboo, but Drifloon fan art I found. And that's where I got the idea for Zephyr's hair. It's a little fun note, little fun fact. Thenmo, who's going to see the FNAF movie? I'm not. I'm going to watch a review of it to see if it's worth it. Because, I've been burned too many times when it comes to live-action versions of movies based on games. There's only 7 minutes left in the stream. That makes me sad. I've been talking too long. Dave says, I probably am too. I just gotta find time. Oh, I'm happy for you. You better find time to watch a movie because you deserve to watch a movie. Movies are fun. Morbid Mushroom, I've been looking at opinions of other FNAF fans, and so far I've only seen good reviews. Well, that's good. So far, the only live action of something that hasn't disappointed me is the live action of One Piece. Yes, I'm one of those people. I have watched it. It has been very good. I absolutely love it as a One Piece fan, and I absolutely love it as somebody who hasn't seen, the first few episodes of One Piece in quite a while. I also like to annoy Dave every once in a while, talking about how good Buggy looks. Stephanie, movies got mixed review, plot devices from original story, and it's not great in jump scares apparently, but the animatronics look amazing. At least from what I've heard anyways. Well, that's interesting. I hope it does turn out to be a good movie because, like, it would probably be a really good Halloween movie then. Fucking soda. I should have brought water. I did not prepare water, so now I'm just burping. Morbid Mushroom, I do not care what critics say about it because every critique I've seen so far is simply annoying. Morbid Mushroom, it has too much plot. I wouldn't have FNAF any other way. That's valid. I do not fault you for that. That is very valid. I haven't enjoyed FNAF in quite a while, but maybe even if it turns out to not be the best movie ever, it would at least be like a fun casual watch just to have something to watch and be nostalgic over, which is fine. Stephanie, I'm with you, Morbid. I'd rather see it myself. Can't right now, but I still want to see. That makes sense. Venmo, I might not have time to see the FNAF movie, but I'm going to see Godzilla -1. I've never completely watched a Godzilla movie all the way through. I've seen a few Godzilla movies. I definitely watched them with my dad. I've never seen one from finish to end. I like that with a lot of movies. Morbid Mushroom, Freddy Fazbear is my dad, so I legally can never leave the fandom. Yeah, that makes sense. You wouldn't want to abandon your daddy. Voice! DMX, the Five Nights at Freddy movie will arrive here late, but I'm really curious because the trailer didn't convince me so much. That makes sense too. Another fun fact, I've already said, I've had to stop myself with over-designing before during this video, and when it came to shading, even if it doesn't look simple, it's definitely a lot more simplified than what I had originally planned for it because of how fucking long the footage was. I keep saying that so many times, but that's because I had to edit so much. But overall, I'm really glad these kids turned out looking so cute. What do you guys think? We have 2 minutes left in the stream, so if you guys have anything to say, you might want to say it now. Because as much as I would like to stretch on this stream, I'm streaming this on my phone because my tablets hate me, which means I will not be able to continue this with a drawing stream. For some reason, YouTube just really hates my tablets right now. Morbid Mushroom, oh the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. I really love that song. I wish I could animate better because I would definitely animate my kids for that song. Morbid Mushroom, I say as if I'm not in your DMs. This was a really good stream. I'm glad that it was able to go on for the entire hour that I had planned. Otherwise, if it had cut out in the middle, I would have been very sad. I would have been very sad, very upset, because usually the Wi-Fi really hates me. So today it decided to be nice. Too bad YouTube couldn't have done the same for my tablet, because like I said, I really want to, it's been so long, I actually really want to stretch out this stream, but I can't do anything about that, sadly. Thinmo, can I send you a drawing? Yes, you can. You can always send, you guys can always send me your art. Even if it's not fan art, I'd still love to see it. I love sharing art with people, and I love it when they share art with me. JMX, really lovely though. The designs are fantastic, and I think you know how much I love Ziffer. Aww. Morbid Mushroom, Wi-Fi was giving you a break since it's been so long since you streamed. It'll be your ass next time. It already is my ass. Like, YouTube hates me, so probably next time that I try to stream, both YouTube and Wi-Fi will hate me. They'll take it out of my ass. I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to end up crying so freaking much, and you and Dave are going to have to comfort me. I'm going to force you to do it. But with all that said, watch out for the monsters under the bed. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I had so much fun, and I'm so glad to be able to try and do this again. And I will be seeing you guys in the next video.